Take 29.
Reach for this one.
I'm uncomfortable with the group hug that's happening right now.
I'm very comfortable with the group hug.
Because you weren't in it.
We could have used it yesterday when it was cold, but Sean Bernard just initiated a group hug, and I got oddly
Sean
aroused.
Bernard, full of love.
It was cold yesterday. Today it's 30 and it feels like 80.
Sean Bernard, not empty of love. I'm trying to look at it from a pessimist viewpoint.
Hey, it's the Twin Cities Hit Show.
Good morning.
Good morning again, everybody. I'm Rusty Gatenby, and next to me is
Chuck Gollop.
And across the table is Courtney McLean.
you may know her from television, and Sean Bernard sitting in and hugging us.
Hello, friends.
Hello, Sean Bernard.
Yeah, did anyone do anything special last night? Anyone? Show of
Yeah,
hands. Anyone
I
do
did.
anything?
I worked.
Yeah, I did.
You worked.
Yeah, I worked at Pizzeria Lola. I served some pizzas and charmed some people and made some tips.
You were on TV, is what I was.
Oh,
saying.
I was on TV.
Yes.
See, we filmed
Yeah,
it yesterday morning, so I'm like,
No.
last night,
That
what
was
did I do
live.
last night?
Live last
Don't
night.
give away the secret.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
They actually, you were on the Tony Fly show last night. They actually replay it this morning too. So,
Oh,
right?
really?
Yeah, it was on
okay.
at night and the morning. So a double shot of talent payola check, right? They paid you very
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
O-M.
Lots of zeros on that check.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm
lots of
going.
zeros.
Yeah. How was it? You did well. You brought the banjo.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I love Kelsey and Tony. They are so much fun to be around, and we chat, and they give me the topics, and then I write little songs.
I love that Chuck was actually in studio, but you refused to let him on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The way it should
I have a
work.
face made for radio. That's
Right,
the problem.
yeah.
Did you try and even photobomb any of the event last? I mean, you were there.
Oh, I photobombed. I got some good photos.
Yeah, but yeah.
live
you
during the
photos.
broadcast photo bomb.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wish you
no,
would have
no.
streaked or something.
I thought about it,
Did
but I
you?
don't really know the temperature there. I didn't want to piss them
Yeah,
off.
it was cold.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
yeah,
I
don't
know
mean-
what you mean.
yeah,
I know what you mean.
It was very cold, and that's why Kelsey was wearing a sleeveless, skin tight dress.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but when the dress is that tight though, it keeps you warm.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, and
Trust
she
me.
looked
Oh, I mean-
banging in it.
And you guys,
I mean, she's all right.
you were at my house. You realized I was like blocks away from Channel 9.
Yeah.
No invite. No,
Yeah, I had
was
to weasel
weird.
my way in.
no call. I sat there in my underwear waiting for the phone to ring.
Rusty, at this point in my
Scratch,
career, you're
scratch.
just eclipsing me.
I
So
was just like, they're just down the road doing television. I used to do television. I don't know if
Yeah,
you know that.
I can tell you,
Tony says hi. by
a
the
lot's
way.
changed since
Yeah,
you were in
screw him.
television. Rusty, a lot has changed, and I'll fill
Yeah.
you in what's happened since you've been on TV.
Yeah, that's true. Well, hey, speaking of television, did you hear what happened overnight? First of all,
Hey, I
who
didn't
can
talk
name
about my
this
night.
TV theme quickly? Oh, we'll talk about
Oh,
yours
Star
too.
Trek.
There you go.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Did you hear what happened?
The show's over.
Leonard Nimoy. The show is over.
No.
Leonard Nimoy rushed to the hospital with severe chest pains.
But for
right.
how long, Rusty? For how long?
Fascinating, Captain. I appear to be having pain similar to a heart attack.
Oh, come on, Nimoy.
He said
Live long and
he's
prosper.
suffering from, help me out here, COPD. What is
Chronic oppressive pulmonary blah, blah, blah.
It's disease.
Yeah, it's basically your heart is surrounded by tissue and kind of you can't get it.
Oh, that
Well, he
doesn't
was a
sound-
smoker then.
He said he quit smoking, though, 30 years ago.
Yeah. See, smokers.
But he blames his illness on decades of smoking. So, severe chest pains for Leonard Nimoy.
No.
30
He blames
years ago, though. That just
Yeah.
seems like long enough.
his chest pain is due to years of a mediocre acting career.
Oh. What about this moment? Is when Spock dies.
Box.
Don't grieve, Admiral. I have been, and always shall be, your friend.
Spock's dying. It's the Wrath of... That was from the Wrath of Khan.
Oh, do we not get Khan at that point? Khan.
God! You know what I found as I was trying to delve into this Spock, trying to get the TV theme. Check out what other. This is someone called Bob James who did the Star Trek TV theme. Mm-hmm. But this had to have been when like the disco thing was still happening. I mean, if Bill Murray's lounge singer could have hired Bob James to do his wedding, here it comes, ladies
Can
and
I
gentlemen.
hire Bob James to do my wedding?
It's the Star Trek theme. Yeah.
I feel like they need to be doing freeze frames for chips right now at the end.
Shaking in my tube top. 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 Shaking in my tube top.
Bell bottoms.
Shaking in my tube top.
That's Chuck's go-to is this gross little jack-off noise.
Exactly. I've never been more disturbed.
Here's what I'll do one more for you. This one's, I think, even more corny. Sean, you might remember Maynard Ferguson, right?
Of the Coney Island Fergusons?
Oh, you.
I don't even get that, but it's hilarious.
I think he did the Rocky theme and made a hit out of that. Gonna Fly Now.
Oh, yeah.
You know, here's his attempt to make a hit out of the Star Trek theme. He's a trumpet player, and it's the same big build-up.
Yeah.
Star Trek theme. Who? And disco. What?
Just for a visual for you people at home, we are all bobbing our heads mercilessly.
You're hurting dogs in the neighborhood.
So I realized something today
Here he
that
comes, yeah.
that Chuck plays the drums.
Oh, yeah.
Not well, but he plays the
No,
drums.
horribly.
Courtney plays the banjo.
Not well, but she plays
I
the
play
banjo.
the guitar,
Ah.
and you play the trombone. Keep going. Just keep the show moving.
Alrighty then.
So, you know what else I did last night?
What?
I had pens in my hair because I like to waitress with pens in my hair.
Sure.
And one of them leaked all over my hair and my hands, and I still can smell ballpoint pen in my hair, and it's like on my neck.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my
Nice.
gosh.
Do you see it?
You got an ink hickey.
I'm
Who needs a tattoo?
I'm just saying,
That explains the streak
you
of red.
guys, I'm just like you.
Yeah?
Yeah, I get pen all over myself.
Wow.
And that's out to our 5-year-old audience.
Nice.
That's
Well-
out to our 5-year-old audience.
Yeah.
Since-
they talk about things that are naughty?
Since we're in the dancing mood, they announced the season 20 of Dancing with the Stars.
I didn't realize they made it past season 2.
Oh, I've got Maynard and Bee Gees going right now. Hold on. There we go. The Bee Gees. So, yeah, season 20. It hasn't been on for 20 years. They do multiple seasons in a year. They consider the May sweeps a season. They consider the February book a season. And they just announced, are you ready for this? Suzanne Summers will be Dancing with the Stars. Patti LaBelle will be Dancing with the
Ooh.
Stars. She's
Like
got a-
90.
Yeah. Football star Michael Sam. Now, is he the one who said I'm
Oh,
gay? and
yeah,
then got
yeah,
cut?
yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So, of course, then he's got to be a dancer. Although they
No,
do
no,
say,
no, no. He's on Eating Scones with the Stars. You're eating.
No,
Yeah.
he's dancing
But
with
they
the
do
stars.
say that if you take ballet lessons, it's so helpful for your football career.
Yeah,
I've
who-
heard that before.
Well, that went on back in the 80s. Who was the big
Oh.
football jock who took ballet? Lynn Swan or somebody?
Oh, I don't know.
No, it was, what's his name?
Jerry Rice?
Jerry Rice did.
Oh, really? Yeah, all right.
Okay.
So here's some other interesting notes about Dancing with the Stars. They are going to have a non-star. He's a U.S. Army veteran, Noah Galloway. He lost his left arm and his left leg in an IED attack, and they're going to have him join Dancing with the Stars. That could be interesting. Obviously, they're going for the heartstrings.
There's going to be a lot of lifts with him.
Dude, could you pirouette me, please? I'll stand here, spin me.
Bruce Willis's daughter. Is she a star? Is she a celebrity, rather?
Yeah, I think so. I think she
Rumor
gets a little
Willis.
bit. Yeah, Rumor. Yep. I've heard of her. If I've heard of her, then she must be
Her
pretty
name
well
is
known.
Rumor?
Yeah.
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 Oh, my God. That's just
Yeah.
a way of getting ahead of the curve, and no one will talk about her at school. Well,
Rumor
call her
ha-
Rumor.
And then because she's spoiled, it is. I'm sure she heard a lot. Well, rumor has it.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
Rumor has it.
Name it. Rumor has it.
HPV. Rumor has it.
You stole it. That was good.
Thank you.
You're
Yeah.
like a syllable ahead
Who
of me.
knew? Who knew?
The party rock anthem guy, LMFAO singer Red Foo, is part of Dancing with the Stars. Boy, his career was big at one point, and now it's done, huh?
Yeah, I've never even heard that song.
Party
Or
rock?
their song. Yeah, no.
Party rock tonight.
And also,
Rock.
Eugene Levy, who was in Best in Show, is going to be on this year. Did you know
And
that?
in Splash.
Oh, I love him. Okay.
I was born with
two left feet. And they had a nickname for me. They used to call me Loopy because, I would walk in little loops. Kept going in circles. And then with some therapy, I learned how to walk a straight line.
Nice. You gotta love Eugene.
What was that from?
That's from Best in Show.
Oh, Best
He
in
really
Show.
does have two left feet. He was born literally with two left feet.
Nice.
So they show him running out there, and he's got the. It just was a funny
Wait,
thing.
Eugene Levy was, or you're talking about the character?
No, the character.
Oh,
God! For God's sake!
You
Corey.
said literally, and I literally
Oh, you're
took
right.
it
You're
literally.
right. People say literally all the time when they don't mean it.
Right.
They mean figuratively.
I'm literally
Or emotionally.
on that.
So, one of the writers for Modern Family, he does funny tweets, and one of his tweets was, "Just saw my daughter type LOL, and she wasn't laughing at all. Now how do I trust her?"
That's a legitimate
awesome.
issue. How do you get past that? Yeah.
LOL, she wasn't laughing at all.
Once I had a guy messaged me a picture of a tattoo, which was the word YOLO made out of ejaculating penises.
Oh, man.
It was so weird. And I hadn't talked to him in months, and he sent me this picture, and I'm just like, what does that mean? Can guys write in and tell me, what does that mean? Does he
sick and
want
wrong.
me again?
It's like an orgy. Weird. You only live
It's
once.
so-
We need to cleanse the palate now.
I know, I'm sorry.
Did you hear there's a reporter or an anchor, morning show, who's in trouble because she said Lady Gaga's music, or Lady Gaga's hard to hear sing with all the jigaboo music. Said it twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with people?
Yeah.
That might
that's
be
just
construed
an-
as racist.
That's an older
Oh,
person
totally.
who.
No, it could be. Yeah.
No, she's young, and she claims she did not know what the word actually meant.
Sure.
Well, why are you
Yeah,
using it then, lady?
What
Yeah.
are they? Automatopoeia. My kids are learning about that in school. A word that sounds like the sound, and if you say that word, you're pretty much racist.
Oh, yeah. No,
It sounds racist. Then
She
you are
said
right.
it twice. She's on the air this morning. She did not get fired.
Yeah.
She did an apology.
Oh, sure. That would
Yeah.
cover it. Yeah, I don't even know what rah, 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 rah means. I mean, what does that even mean? Yeah.
Anyway, I
I'm
don't
young.
think Lady Gaga's.
I don't know what means.
Oh my God.
Stop.
I'm
doing
young.
that. Does anyone watch American Horror Story?
No, but I
that
want
stuff
to.
scares me way too
I saw
much.
like half an episode.
Yeah. Do you watch it, Sean? American Horror Story.
I don't have cable.
Jennifer loves American Horror Story, and there's been 3 seasons of that one. The new one is Freak Show, and this just happened yesterday afternoon. One of the young actors who plays he plays a freak, but he got hit. He got run over in L.A.
no.
I saw this. Yeah.
Yeah, and he seems like a great guy. His name is Brad Wolf.
Freaks
Yeah.
in our own way. My name is Ben Wolf, and
Ben
I
Wolf.
play the part
He got
of
hit by a mirror.
Yeah.
He's a little guy.
simple character from the farm who speaks in one word. When I play Meep, I like people just to feel happy and realize that even though he doesn't say a lot, that he's saying a lot in that one word that he says.
Was this before or after
I was
the crash
diagnosed
that this
with
audio was taken?
pituitary dwarfism when I was
You're
younger.
mean.
You're
I
going to
went
hell.
through chemotherapy.
I know.
I just like this last part. Listen.
Caused my bones to close at an early age. That's very challenging for me when I go out in Los Angeles, where I live. It's kind of hard there, which is weird because you don't think it should be. You think that they'd be more accepting of people who are different, and it's kind of not. Or the opposite, actually.
This is your palate cleanser?
No, the Lady Gaga was.
Oh, right.
I need ginger.
No, Ben Wolf. He got
So-
hit by a car in L.A. when he was not working. It was not an on-set thing.
I think I have a new
What's
friend
his
for him.
status?
It's bad. It was.
He's dead.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
died.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he
Oh, I
died.
didn't realize
my
that. That's
God,
not a cleanse
yeah.
it, a palate
No,
cleanser.
Lady
Lady
Gaga
Gaga.
was.
Palate cleanser. This we need
doing
to
Trying to keep up, people.
Oh,
I'm
Ben
doing overnight
Wolf.
news. I'm doing here's what happened yesterday, and here's
I'm so
or last
sad.
night. Yeah, poor guy.
He's kind of like timid guy. He sounded like timid guy, didn't he?
He did. Are we going to be calling your mom, by the way, today?
Oh,
Are we gonna
I
be,
hope so.
The idea is we're all getting to know each other on this show, and
We can call my mom.
Yeah, we can call my dad. Okay, let's try her.
Let's try her. It's 7.
she is from England.
She's from England. My mother's from England. She's been in the States for a while. I mean, she moved over here in '69, but she still has a cute little accent.
And you didn't adopt that accent?
No, because I was socialized in America. My father's in America.
You were born
My father's Californian, so.
Did you hear Jimmy Kimmel does a great thing after the Oscars one of the things was with Eddie Redmayne, where he's like forcing him to. Oh, he's forcing Eddie to. Oh, we're doing a live call.
We are right in there.
We're hearing it.
We're calling the landline at the McLean household in California.
What time? It's early there.
It's early. It's 7:45. I don't know if they'll pick up. We're just gonna try it.
Yeah, they're like, and they're calling. It's a weird number that's showing up then.
Hello.
Dad,
Yeah.
is Mom awake?
Yes.
Can I talk to her?
Sound like you can. Yeah.
Thank you. Dad joke. Hashtag.
Why do we have goats and birds going on?
Just to freak out her dad. Like, where is she? I just woke up in a bar.
She knew we were calling, right?
Well, Mommy?
No.
Oh.
Are they still in the bed?
I don't know.
Looking for her.
Are you still in bed?
No.
You're on the radio, Dad.
Courtney.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't awkward at all.
It's parents.
Put some pants on, Dad.
She'll just be a moment.
Okay, thank you. So one of my memories from Christmas is my father making fun of my mom for farting around. And that's what he
She
was
was
like. Your
literally
mom's
farting, or
well,
that's his word for putzing?
Figuratively, yeah, for putzing because we weren't able to open our presents right away. And my dad's, hello, Mom. How's it going?
It's going okay. I just put my contacts in. Now I can see.
All right, excellent.
We
Welcome.
can see you too. That's great.
Mom, you're on the radio show with Rusty.
Hello.
Hello, Rusty.
Hello.
And Chuck.
Chuck, hello.
And
hello, Chuck.
And Sean.
Hi, Mom. I'm going to use my American accent.
So, Mom, I'm calling you because I was telling the guys that because you're so Californian now, having lived there for such a long time, that when you came over to Minnesota and it was like 60 degrees, you were like, "Where's my jacket?"
This is actually a contest. We're doing
But
call-in.
I remember it was quite warm and humid when we went there. In the 80s, I think.
Oh, right. But I just remember one night Anyway, I wanted to tell you that that we're not buried under snow and it's only like 30 degrees here.
It was cold yesterday.
That's amazing.
So I got to ask you.
Who is this? Rusty, Sean, or Chuck?
It's Rusty.
It's Rusty.
Hi, Rusty.
How long have you lived in America?
Well, I've been here since 1969.
Wow.
So you do the math.
Yeah.
Are you used to it yet?
Of course I am. I love it here.
Do you find your accent slipping away? It doesn't sound like it.
Well, it is actually. I mean, my family thinks I sound American. I know a lot of people think they can't decide whether I'm Australian or English. So it has changed quite considerably.
And where are you from in England originally?
The northwest of England.
Wonderful. So north of Liverpool, or?
Well, Manchester,
Okay.
one of the suburbs in Manchester, and then we moved to Cheshire, Bramhall, Cheshire. And I lived there for about a year, and then I decided, I need to spread my wings. So that's what I did.
Literally.
Tell us stuff about Courtney. What was she like growing up?
Oh, there we go.
You really want to know?
Yes, I do.
No, actually, Courtney was, she was very entertaining from, being very, very young. She was always smiling, very happy baby. And then
Courtney McLean.
She went through this. She was always very artistic. She was drawing an octopus shape when she was only 2, which is very unusual for a young child when they learn to draw.
Oh, right.
With crayons or with poop?
Mom, I told
she did that as well, but
Those are the stories we want.
she did experiment with her own poop, making tea or something.
No. We're still talking about her childhood. I don't want to hear what she did as an adult. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, and she would. So she was very prolific in her drawings. We lived next door to a printer, so he'd always supply us with all this paper, and she would just go through reams of paper every day drawing stuff. And then she would change clothes several times a day.
Costume changes.
And she was just, she was just very entertaining. She loved to read. She had really good memorization skills when she was very young, because she would know if I missed when I was, when I'd read her nursery rhymes, if I missed a word, she would know. And
I feel like all kids
because
do
sometimes
that.
I'd be tired and I just didn't want to read everything. But
Right.
anyway, yeah.
And what do you think she's going to do when she grows up?
Well, we've talked about that a lot, Stephen and I, and
really,
yeah, we're
worried about you, love.
We're just settled with the fact that she's enjoying what she's doing, and she's very artistic.
Yeah.
She makes a lot of people happy, and she's.
I want to meet them.
Yeah. So yeah. We're very proud of her.
Did you show her some of the British humor when she was growing up, like Monty Python and that kind of a thing?
Oh my God!
Well, yeah, but that's mostly my husband. He was really into that. Maybe that's why we clicked. He had a really British sense of humor, and we used to watch that a lot. And we'd play music a lot, and they'd both Courtney and her brother would dance to the music, and we used to have a lot of fun.
So do you like her new accent now? Does she sound pretty good when you talk to her on the phone?
Yes, we've noticed that little
hi,
Minnesotan twinge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have an accent, do we?
No.
There's no accent
she's
at all.
so smart.
Yeah.
when she talks
We think
to you.
about all you guys when we watch Fargo.
Yeah.
For the 16th time.
That's a good movie, isn't it?
Oh, we love it. We love that movie.
What do you think the differences are between America and Britain? And do you have any regrets like, geez, I wish I could have raised her in England? Or what's your thoughts?
Well, of course, I mean, I haven't lived there for such a long time. It's probably changed, but every time I go back, I find some of the people very irritating. They don't, for instance, when you go shopping, a lot of the people in the stores aren't nice, that they don't treat you politely as they do here. And I think it's because a lot of the kids who work in those stores, that's their life. They don't go to college, or they don't have any other aspirations. That's what they do, and they're really not very happy. So I think here, a lot of college students work at those stores, and they have another life, and they have other ambitions, and a lot happier with what they do. Plus, there's a lot of sunshine here, so that probably helps as well.
My mother moved here for warm weather in Elvis.
Yeah.
At Elvis.
Elvis, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
in 69, Elvis was still going.
Right, that's true, yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, he was. I mean, 69.
He was, like,
he got
alive
married
and
in
stuff.
67, so he'd only been married 2 years.
My mom's obsessed for when people are married. I had a big crush on Hugh Jackman, and she was like, Courtney, he's married. I was like, Mom, even if he isn't married and he's looking for a crazy redhead 22-year-old, which is back then, and Mom, I still don't have a chance.
I think you had a chance.
With Hugh Jackman? Thank you,
Hey,
Jack.
just for the record, I was married in 2002.
Oh, okay.
But now he's not married anymore.
No, I'm not
so-
married, baby.
Oh. So the 2002?
It was a good year. It was the year
2002.
the year of the failure. I
So all
think
you
then
folks
the
listening
Chinese
at home,
killed
adjust your playbook. Chuck's facts right.
With Courtney, Chuck's, and Rusty's timelines.
Yeah.
All right, so, Mom, what are you going to do today? What's the plan in California? I'm sure eat a...
Well, it's my day off. It is actually a beautiful day. It rained yesterday. So I'll probably do some chores, as I usually do, spend a couple of hours on the computer, which wastes half the day, but that's what I do. And then hopefully I'll catch up on some reading this afternoon.
Wait, what work?
And then...
What work do you do? You said it's your day off.
Well, what do I do? It's my day off. Well, I work around the house. And
What do you do for work? You said it's your day off.
Oh! I work at a new building site. I work for a large luxury builder. And
you show model homes. You show like beautiful
model homes, and I work in the sales
McMansions.
office, and we have to work weekends, Saturday and Sunday. So then we all take a day off or a couple of days off during the week.
I think you really just showed us, by what you said about what it takes to be married and be happily married for so many years. Nothing about your day off plans mentioned your husband at all. First, I'm going to do
He's
this.
here. He has a business at home now, so he's always
Nice.
here. So once in a while, we do pretend we're a couple of retired people, go out to Walmart or something.
Oh no, that's like
Somewhere to
that's the worst.
I think
pretty mundane lives here.
Barb and Steve McLean living the life.
you're not going to grab your surfboard and go down to the beach and say hi to David Hasselhoff or Pamela Anderson. You're not going to do any of that, huh?
Heck no.
All right.
No.
All right. Well, if you don't...
in fact, tomorrow I'm going to pick up my painting. My brother's a painter, and he painted this wonderful caricature of an old lady. It's called Auntie Marlene Goes Troppo, and she's sipping on a martini, I think. And anyway, I had it framed a couple of weeks ago, and it should be ready by tomorrow.
Will you do us a favor and take a photo of that and put it on your Twitter account?
I don't have a Twitter
You're
account.
kidding me.
For the love of God,
No, you see, I'm on Facebook.
She's on Facebook.
Friend
us.
My Auntie Marlene
Oh, she
lives in
has.
California, Southern California. Seriously, take a
Ah.
picture of that. I want to at least show that to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. Oh, you have an Auntie Marlene?
Auntie Marlene, she lives in Santa Clarita.
Oh, I'll be darned. Yes, I will definitely
Yeah.
take a photograph of it.
You should pop up and see her. She's lovely.
Are you from England?
No.
Oh, you've got a good accent.
They wouldn't allow him in there.
No.
Well, we're going to, if you don't mind, we're going to call you periodically and get your thoughts on California and
the
stories
revolution.
And the revolution.
Stories
The red
from
coats.
Courtney.
Of course, yes. Well, good luck in that 30-degree weather. It's still below freezing.
It's
That's true.
It's springtime and sunshine here. We love it.
Yeah.
Celsius.
Nice to meet you, Barb.
Mom, I love
Oh,
you.
nice to meet you all, Rusty, Chuck, and oh, sorry, I forgot.
Sean.
I thought you
Most
Sean.
important one.
Sorry, Sean.
I was going to say it's Courtney, but you got her.
Courtney. Love you, Courtney.
I love you too, Mom.
We
Bye.
love you too.
All right, bye-bye. Have a good day.
Love you.
Yeah, she had to rub
Bye.
it in that they have good weather out there.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see Jimmy Kimmel do his after Oscar thing?
No.
And Academy Award winner Eddie Redmayne? Listen to this once.
Eddie, repeat after me. Hello, I'm a fancy British man.
Hello, I'm a fancy British man.
Okay, are you British or are you from the Philippines? Talk like British people. Hello. Hello, I'm...
You get him.
Why is this so difficult for you? You're from there. He's from there.
Now, his methods, they may seem
Anyway.
quite...
Hello.
Hello.
I'm a fancy British man. All right, is our comedian here? He's supposed to be coming here.
I'll text that man.
Yeah.
Because
let's see.
we're going to be taking a break. And who we have coming in? Brad.
Gabe.
Noah.
Gabe Noah.
Noah.
All right, he's coming in here in the next half hour, and he's performing locally. And Chuck, you're gonna plug some event coming up, right? Is it a funny event?
Yeah, there's an open mic tonight. It's the very funny, very lovely Hesley Ray organized an open mic showcase at the VFW in Uptown, and I will be helping her host that tonight.
You're
First
doing
night.
the plug now. I'm doing a teaser. We're going to break.
Oh yeah, just kidding.
Chuck will talk about that when we come right back. MacMen. Don't let your computer problems drive you mad. We are MacMen, Minnesota's premier tech consultants and problem solvers for Macs, mobile devices, troubleshooting, training, and much more. No more dragging your computer all over town because we come to you. We love making house calls to your home or small business. MacMen. Call 612-345-8005. The Alive and Social Network is alive and growing. From the best in sports, music, movies, and beer, Alive and Social is what all the cool kids click on. Featuring characters like radio rebel Jeff Dubay, Star Tribune pundit Jim Suhan, Unfiltered, and television veteran and handsome man Rusty Gatenby. You can also taste the Minnesota Pubcast with Jason and Molly. Join the band with live band karaoke night from legendary O'Gara's in St. Paul, and the live music showcase from Shamrocks. Yes, Alive and Social Network does indeed rock and roll. The Jeff DeBay Show, Jim Suhan Unfiltered, the Rusty Gatenby Review, the Minnesota Pubcast with Jason and Molly, live band karaoke, and Shamrock's live music showcase. Join the fun. Be alive and social with the Alive and Social Network.
Hi, I'm Terry Daniel, and I've been a voice actor in Minneapolis for over 2 decades now. How often are you getting compliments on your voice? Now is the time to do something about it. If you're interested in getting into voiceovers, please contact me via my website at universalvoicetalent.com.
Hey, this is Tony Fly.
And Kelsey Selby.
And you're listening to the Twin Cities Hit Show.
With Rusty, Courtney, and Chuck.
Who's Rusty?
This ain't the hot air that I thought I knew.
Did he say who's Rusty?
He did.
Yes, he did. I love him.
We thought it was hilarious.
I didn't laugh. I was like, that's bullshit.
That's mean.
I laughed, but that was because I was on the guest on their show, and I had to laugh. I had to
You
laugh.
had
You
to laugh.
understand?
All right. Okay, fine.
Okay, thanks.
This is St. Paul and the Bones. These guys are really good.
Oh, yeah.
He was just on. They were just on Letterman the other day.
Oh, very cool. Are they local?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. But they've been around doing the bar scenes out east, I believe, or maybe it's south. I don't know. But they're just starting to break big after doing the bar scene. And Letterman was one of the reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I'm enlisting my 15-year-old daughter to help us out with cool music. So.
Nice.
Good call.
Thank you.
Good call. So, anyway, our comedian is not here, and that's not funny.
No, that's not funny at all.
OMG.
Huh.
That's funny.
I did send him a text. I did call him.
Uh-huh.
I should start telling comedians, like, the show starts at 7 a.m. if you could be here.
Yeah, then they're not even going to want to come on.
When you tweet
Comedians
him,
are just going to bed at that time.
It's true.
When you tweet him, the show does appear as shit show, doesn't it? Maybe he.
No. Oh, I never even realized it does spell that. Oh my God.
Oh man. Oh. He may have seen that and said, "Oh, I don't think so."
No, I think that would encourage him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we still have another 28 minutes. If he shows up, we'll.
Well, I have a story about Gabe that I could tell.
We'll just sit here.
But
in
it's
silence, I think.
Well, so in 2000. In 2010, he told a joke that I found offensive, and I told him, and it became a big thing in the Twin Cities comedy community because I posted about it. It was a joke about not consensual sex, rape.
Oh, a rape joke.
A rape
Those
joke.
are always
Those are a hit.
Well, you know, I learned from that whole experience that there are jokes that can be funny about the subject of rape.
Really?
Yes,
That's
I
hard.
believe so. Yeah.
If anyone could write it, it would be him. God, he's a great storyteller. God.
Yeah, he's a great storyteller, and this particular show, I think he was just working something out, and it was super like, and I sent him a message, and I was like, and he and I had a back and forth, and then we amicably were like, we agree to disagree. But I had also posted on Facebook, find another way to be edgy comics, and then that just caused this huge explosion within the Minneapolis comedy scene, and it was with me and a couple of old members of my band who I don't get along with.
Ooh, why?
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, there's just some dynamics between us. It was me and a couple, a man and a woman couple who lived together. And the dynamics were that it was sort of like, if we don't do things this way, then this. There were a lot of ultimatums, a lot of isolation. And it looks like we're getting through to Gabe. Yeah. But
before we leave the rape joke, did you ever see the documentary The Aristocrats?
Yes, I did.
And that is a joke that is
There's
so
in
filthy
yeah.
that typically is never told on stage. Have you seen this?
No, but I would like to.
Penn and Teller, Gilbert Gottfried ends the doc. It's a documentary.
Yeah, it is.
They have
It's a
Jerry Seinfeld, Robin Williams,
Bob Saget.
It's this evil,
Sarah
awful
Silverman.
joke about people doing horrible things,
Do
including
you know
rape.
the Aristocrats joke? The idea,
I
George
think
Carlin.
I think I've heard it before.
Every major comedian is in the documentary.
The premise of the joke is, I've got this act, and they do this and this and this, and the
It's all
person,
horrible
it's
stuff.
all horrible shit. They're a family. The act is a family, and they do all this incest,
The
blah blah blah
worst-
blah blah.
And the idea is you riff on it. It's not
Mhm.
a set in stone. Each comic comes up with their own horrible scenarios with fisting and pooping and
Mhm.
raping and blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then he's like,
And then the joke is the agent goes, "What are they called? The aristocrats."
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So they made a whole movie
Yeah.
about of famous comedians telling this.
I think
joke.
I've seen a little bit
Have
of
you
it.
seen it?
No.
I'll let you borrow it. I have it at home.
Okay, I'd love to see a movie someday. I'm in the middle of a text conversation with Gabe
What's the
Noah.
latest?
He's giving me a 10-minute ETA.
All right.
But I will. Here's his.
All right. Well, we'll have 15 minutes with Gabe then.
I was working on my stupid puppets, and my alarm didn't go off, and I don't even know what that means.
It sounds
Wow.
Literally working on puppets.
We're gonna have to find out what that
Working
means.
on my
Well, let's do Courtney's moment, shall we?
Yeah.
No.
What do you have for us today, Sunshine?
So aside from getting pen in my hair last night,
Yeah.
I locked my key in my car this morning. I went to go grab us some bacon cheddar biscuits, and I locked my key in my car. And I was like, oh, well, at least I am. Oh, here you go, Chuck.
Yeah, he asked for that about a half hour ago.
Oh, he did? I'm sorry, honey, I didn't hear you.
Your voice is going to sound great after that.
Yes, don't do that. Please don't.
Never
do that.
chew and eat on the air.
But
It
I was-
sounds like shite.
I really want to tour the world and not the oceans in a Winnebago or a RV or something.
How does that work? Because there's stretches of water.
Right. Well,
technically.
obviously, I'd have to put it on a ship or something like that. But
or attach balloons.
yeah,
You cool with me driving?
absolutely.
I'll drive the whole time.
Yeah.
I love to drive.
Sweet.
All right.
Because I like to drink.
You do? That's perfect.
There we go.
Here we go. And you should bring Chevy Chase and then have a
Yeah, a whole vacation. Beverly D'Angelo and
what
rotating children.
Why a Winnebago? What's going on?
Well, I don't know. Any sort of RV. I don't have a brand preference or anything, but I think because I love being mobile and I like being nomadic. And I don't know, I want to play my music all over the place. So I think that if I just had a kind of a bed to crash on here in the Twin Cities, this would be my home base. But I just keep driving.
Keep driving.
Well, let's set it up. Let's set up a little tour around the States.
Yeah.
Can we?
Go to Brambillas and rent yourself an RV. You can drive.
Let's get them to
Wait,
sponsor.
where? I can.
Brambillas, you can rent
Yes.
them. I used to take the family on the trips and whatnot.
You can rent an RV
Oh yeah.
for how much?
Oh, about
It's not-
$1,000 a week.
It's not
Oh,
cheap.
that's not cheap, but that's
And then
okay.
you get about 8 miles per gallon.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
You get in fights with your wife and kids.
See, the ideal. Well, that's I'm not married or don't have any kids. The ideal is that
Yeah.
I build one and make biodiesel or whatever, make fuel out of McDonald's burgers that I don't finish.
This sounds
Okay.
so achievable. I mean, just at the beginning, you
Yeah.
build one? Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's check.
You know, when I first started at Channel 5, my first gig was to drive a Winnebago they were doing a thing called Celebrate Minnesota, and they'd bring every Friday, they'd do their news live from different parts of Minnesota. Yeah, and me being the kid right out of college, they're like, you there, see? You're going to drive the Winnebago,
You
see?
there, see? The ginger with the dimple. Get over here.
Okay. And I remember getting behind the wheel of this huge thing going, I've never driven one of these. And then my inner conversation was, well, if these old people can do it, certainly I can do it. If you got, dad
And as
with his
an old
pants
person, how do you
yanked
feel
up.
about that now?
Rusty, I've rented 2 RVs for trips. I've had 2 massive crashes with RVs.
Oh.
Really?
Oh, these are great stories.
I
yeah.
lucked out. I didn't
Chuck,
crash
tell
anyway.
us.
Oh, yeah. Well, the first one I hit a gas pump. So that was fine. No big deal.
Wake me up before you go. That's a Zoolander reference. Anybody? Okay.
Yeah, I do remember. Yeah, that was good. The second one, I drove over a culvert in the back end of this 36-foot RV, which I thought
was 34 feet.
Yeah, it was 34 feet too long. Yeah, and the culvert hit the back end of the thing, and it punched the hydraulic jack through the floor of the RV.
So,
yeah, that was.
This is one of these ones that you were renting?
Yeah.
Bummer.
Did you
Yeah.
return
Did you
the
get
keys and
Yeah.
smile and walk away?
Well, take care. It was fun.
Yeah,
Bye.
thanks.
Bye now. Bye. Yeah, I got a letter from my insurance company. Don't drive RVs anymore. Okay?
I want to do one and drive to the Grand Canyon and do
Yeah.
that whole thing.
Have you been to the Grand Canyon ever?
I have been to the Grand Canyon, but I yeah.
It's a big hole in the ground.
It's
And I do
big.
want Sean to drive.
We spent
Yeah.
a half hour there as a kid. My family went on one vacation. I'm not kidding.
Mhm.
One vacation when I was a kid from Phoenix. We went to the Grand Canyon, spent a half hour there. Then my dad wanted to go over to Meteor Crater, which isn't far away, which is really a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
And we stayed there for about 5 hours.
Hey, kid,
It was
there's
the
a
most
Grand
bizarre
Canyon.
trip I've ever had in my life.
There, you
There and
seen the
back.
Grand Canyon. Now get in the car.
All right, so this is Vegas. Fine. Let's go to Branson.
The most filthy joke thing, by the way. Can I circle back a little bit?
Okay, all right.
It reminds me of. Were you guys Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Oh, my
Yes.
God, yes.
Loved
Sure.
that show.
Mhm.
Well, Marty Funkhauser, who's Super Dave Osborne, is in that show, and they're Larry David's actually doing a reunion show of Seinfeld on the show, and Funkhauser keeps asking him to go meet Jerry Seinfeld. He's like, there's very few celebrities that I've wanted to meet. I've always wanted to meet this guy. Well, the entire time he kept asking for it, his real goal was just to tell this joke. It's about a 90-second joke, so here it is.
90 seconds. There we go.
Yep.
We got time to fill. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gabe.
Jerry Marty Funkhouse.
Hey, Marty, how you doing?
How you doing?
Good.
Want to hear a joke?
Oh,
He doesn't want to hear a joke. We have a read-through.
Yeah, we
Let
got
me just get right through it.
Okay.
A woman's very afraid of the size of her opening.
What is she afraid of?
The size of her opening. So she goes to her mother. She says, what am I going to do? I'm so big down there. When I marry Harry, he's going to divorce me. Her mother says, don't worry, sweetheart. It runs in the family. Do what I did when I married your father. Go to the market, get some raw liver, put it in there. He'll never know the difference.
Oh, my God.
So she does. They have 8 hours of sex after their marriage. She wakes up at 10 o'clock. He's gone, but there's a note on her pillow. It says, my darling Harriet, to think that I waited a year to consummate our love relationship makes my heart beat so loud I'm surprised it didn't wake you up. The only reason I'm not here now, darling, is I'm at work to make enough money to buy you a house, a picket fence, we'll have dogs and children.
Oh, this is not so bad.
Oh, yeah, this is great. Will you finish the fucking joke already?
5 o'clock dinner bell rings. I will be home like the winged gossamer of your love in your arms, your loving husband, Harry.
That's nice.
P.S. Your cunt is in the sink.
Oh my God!
And of course,
Well,
Seinfeld is just totally appalled. By
Of
that.
course.
I am too.
I'm just going to say.
So now we've said the C word on this show.
We didn't.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
We did not.
Funkhauser did.
I didn't know Funkhauser was Super Dave. That's so awesome.
Oh,
yeah. Stellar.
That voice. You can't miss
Yeah.
that voice.
Yeah.
So we think Gabe is close by. Chuck, do you have anything
I
from
did.
the crime world?
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
This is the city, Mall of America, Bloomington, Minnesota.
We talked about that yesterday. Something new?
Yeah, something new.
All right, what's going on?
Something new. Okay. 2 articles side by side in today's
Side by side.
Pioneer Press.
Newspaper with
Yes.
paper and everything.
Yeah. Explain this to me. There's a huge biopic on the Mall of America and their beefed up security and the Bloomington police and it's safe and blah, blah, blah. Right next to it, the article, Homeland Security prepares for shutdown. Yeah, Homeland Security.
Why?
There's no money. They haven't come to an agreement on the budget, so they're going to furlough 10% of the workforce. 30% of the Homeland Security is considered essential. Those are the people that fight terrorists.
Mhm.
You know, TSA, all that stuff. Yeah. Tell me that makes
I
a lot of
remember when TSA fought a terrorist by touching my vibrator when I went through the security line at the airport.
See, another
Yep.
plot foiled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a police detective for a while. I used to serve a lot of search warrants. Do you know what I found on each and every search warrant I served?
What?
A dildo.
Wow,
Every
I didn't know
single
you arrested Sean.
That hurts. Wow. All right, shut the whole damn thing down.
Rusty, you ever see that clip from your Channel 5 with the big dildo? Yeah. As the story goes.
Were you working with those people?
No, but I worked in Roseville roughly about that time. And the Maplewood Coppers had tipped off a Channel 5 reporter to remain unnamed about a search warrant.
Greg, what was his name?
Greg, what is his name? And they said, don't air this, but we're giving you kind of some inside scoop, so come along and we'll let you blah, blah, blah. Well, he aired it live.
Yeah, he went live in front of the house.
Yeah, and so the coppers are pissed. So they find every search warrant you serve. I'm not kidding. You find a dildo. They found like a 5-foot dildo, This thing is massive, and they put it in a box.
I don't even have one of those.
Yeah,
and you could see this on YouTube, by the way.
Yeah, this is a really viral YouTube still to this day because this was
a bright
25 years
orange
ago.
bouncy thing. Look,
so it's
this is Paul Bloom. I'm live from the scene where Maplewood Police just served a search warrant. And if you look behind, there's a guy with a dildo walking by.
and the cop puts it in a box and walks by, and the dildo's just boing, 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 boing. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Back to you, Jeff. Paul Bloom, Fox Ideas.
We're going to post this, right?
It's Jeff Crilly. That's who it is.
Oh,
Jeff
yeah,
Crilly.
yeah.
And if you look at the clip, he doesn't see it. Everyone watching sees it.
Yeah.
It's like perfect timing.
Oh
It's
my
bouncing behind him.
gosh.
And then he turns to reference the house, and the dildo has exited frame.
Oh.
So everyone sees it but Jeff.
Yeah.
And he's delivering this straight to this.
That is comedy.
We need to link that on our page.
Yes, we
That
absolutely
is just a
do.
Great clip.
I wish I
Jeff-
could do anything
Jeff
with my
Crilly.
computer.
Paul Bloom, Fox Ideas. Live from the dildo. If you look behind me, there's a dildo moving on the screen to the right.
That voice.
That's his voice.
Pee Wee Herman.
It's close.
Pee Wee Herman, Fox Ideas.
So
Pee Wee. No, okay, never
that was
mind.
pretty good.
Oh, thank you.
I'm trying to use the phone.
Have we
I
heard
know you have
any
it,
updates from Gabe? Because we have about 15 minutes.
2 minutes, it says, as of
2 minutes.
10:13.
All right.
That's okay. It should be here, right, Lyle?
Courtney, you had a list of
I have a
random thoughts.
I
What
have a
was your
list of
second?
random thoughts.
What was your second on your
My
list?
second random thought is I want to make a bumper sticker that says "Don't be a dick, use your turn signal" or something to that effect.
Does it have to be that offensive?
Don't
you feel the message can be conveyed
here's the
politely?
thing. Here's the thing about that I have found in all the places I have driven before. I know that Minnesotans pride themselves on being nice, but I think there is a difference between being nice on the road and being efficient and being safe.
Yes, that was one of my favorite tickets to write.
What's that?
Turn signal. And the guy
Use
said,
your
"You're
turn-
writing me a ticket for not signaling my turn." I'm like, "Yeah, I had to wait for you to guess where you're going. You're getting a ticket."
There's way too much like reading of what other
Yeah.
people do on this
Yeah.
road. I'm like, I can tell they're slowing down. They want to get over, but they don't have their turn signal on. Why not? Just put on your turn signal because people don't want to let you over
it's
when you have it on your
hard.
turn signal.
Yeah.
Here.
Have you seen where they put those
speed
things?
up.
Why?
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. Speed
They're
up,
like-
but then get past
Okay,
me.
no, but-
don't
Yeah.
sit next to me like a dickwad.
Devil's advocate. Have you seen where they put those things though? It's like on
What?
the left side of the steering wheel. You have to like take your hand down,
Oh,
reach all the
it
way
is
over, and
difficult.
flip it. My God, could
I
they
know.
make it more convenient?
It's like carpal tunnel.
Yeah.
It's, yeah.
You know, and that segues into a little bit the zipper effect, which I'm a huge
Yes.
fan.
Yeah, I
of
love the zipper.
And no one gets it.
Yeah.
They'd rather sit in line like sheep with a wide open lane next to you,
Right.
and then get angry or try and swerve to cut you off. And you're like, dudes, this lane is open
It's
and legal.
so much
Yeah.
more.
You can
efficient.
join me if you'd like, but don't try and cut me off.
The worst thing to me is I drive the 90 coming down the 94 East and getting on the 35 a lot, and that there is a beautiful zipper merge lane, but everybody gets right over in line. It's
It
like
sits
no,
there.
there is plenty of room for us to merge together like a zipper being zipped up. You see how that works, people, and it's okay to let people in front of
Yeah, you
We're
go, then
all
I
a-
go. You
we're
go,
all
then I go.
a society. We're all going to get here, and guess what? The more we do the zipper merge, the earlier you're going to get to where you need to be.
Right.
no, but I got to be first. I got to be first.
And this is construction season we're coming into, and that happens all the time. They'll even have signs, lane closure 2 miles ahead.
Right.
And they'll show the little drawing. But these people are sitting there stopped.
Right.
With an
It's
open lane. I'm
because
like,
it's quote
I'm
unquote
gonna-
nice
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get
But
in
then they
line.
act mean when they try and protect the darn lane. Zipper effect, people.
Right,
Zipper
yeah.
effect. I'm gonna tell-
Thank-
Well, as we...
Thank you for letting me get my traffic complaint.
Gabe's
in.
going to get here with 1 minute left. But, Chuck, you wanted to promote something. I cut you off as we
Yeah,
were going to
no,
break.
well, because I'm still learning the concept of a tease. Yeah, thank you. I mean, I know how to be a tease, but it's a whole different concept. Here's the deal. Tonight, at the VFW in Uptown, Minnesota, the fabulous and beautiful Hesley Ray is running a showcase. Brand new, first night ever.
Uptown and VFW do not seem to go together. That's like an oxymoron.
Yeah, it's a very...
Oh my gosh, the VFW in Uptown is so much fun.
They don't have meat raffles. They have like tofu raffles, right?
Yeah, some of the best karaoke in the area.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually,
Is that the
we gotta go
VFW
do
in
it.
Uptown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, it is.
Go ahead.
So that is an showcase tonight at 8 o'clock. A bunch of local comedians. I think Isaac Whitty is closing the show out. He's very funny.
What time? What are the times of the show?
8 p.m.
So Gabe will be there at 9:30.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he's the closer. Yeah. Oh, Gabe. I think he's still trying to find that now. I'm actually texting him as we speak. But so that's coming up. And last night, I want to give another plug. Last night,
you were at an event last night.
Yeah,
sold
Monday
out.
night
Standing room
only at the Monday Night Comedy Show. The best hidden secret in the basement of Club Underground, Spring Street Tavern, Minneapolis.
Yeah, if anybody ever comes into Minneapolis on a Monday night, it's at Monroe and Spring Street in Northeast area. You can, Central Avenue is right near there. But every Monday night at 8 p.m., the Monday Night Comedy Show goes on, and it's
You said
so
it was
much
jammed
fun.
last night.
Yeah,
it was packed.
Well, give us your killer joke. What's the one that brings the house down?
It was all new stuff. I had to write 5 brand new minutes of material. So
Okay, well, what was one of your big laughs? Come on,
God,
give it to us.
I wrote a one-liner.
It's a sold-out studio right here.
Yeah. I wrote a one-liner closer about my kids and how they were nagging me all the time. They try to parent me. Like, Dad, you made the oatmeal wrong. Dad, you did this. Dad, quit stabbing Mom.
Whoa,
yeah.
wow.
But it was my one-line closer.
Wow.
I don't...
SMH, shaking my head.
my hooligan.
Shaking my head.
You got any rape jokes?
Yes, you want to hear that one? Oh my God,
Domestic abuse is hilarious.
This one is awesome.
Hilarious. So I was at the Holocaust. See?
See?
Yeah. Oh, look, I think that
there's movement.
We.
Sean.
Oh
and
my
here
God,
comes
we have Gabe
Gabe
Nova. Okay.
And that pretty much ends the show.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming.
Gabe's got his traffic cone hat on.
First of all, welcome.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
We were disturbed by the one text though that involved you were working on your puppets. Now,
what's that?
Is that a
Yeah.
euphemism?
No. I work on my little man in the basement. I've got.
See, there we go. Yeah, exactly.
Is that a euphemism?
No. They are puppets. We're doing it for I'm in a sketch group called the Turkeys.
The Turkeys.
And we're doing a. You guys are really enthusiastic.
No, we're just filling time.
Oh, okay. And so I bought these puppets from a homeless guy when I was drunk.
Oh, wow.
This story gets better and better.
Yeah, they're like Mr. Rogers. You know, when Mr. Rogers' Land of Make Believe, when he goes.
Creepy puppets?
Yeah, with the plastic head and the cloth bodies.
Oh, even as a kid, I hated those.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So I'm working with this animator, and he's taking our mouths and eyes and putting them on these puppets.
Oh, not creepier at all.
Yeah, no, I'll show you something after the show.
Yeah,
It's super creepy.
Awesome.
So yeah.
So you were at the show last night.
No.
Oh, you just talked to him last night.
I was live tweeting The Bachelor last night.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah.
I heard there was an epic departure.
There was. I can't. The girl with the upside down mouth, I think, had to go. Becca? No, I can't remember who it was.
Wasn't that a book?
There's a girl. There's a girl who's got 3 sparrows flying around her head, or like inside. You see them flash across her eyes every once in a while.
Is she the one who believes in UFOs and stuff?
I don't know what she believes in. She just looks haunted at all times. She's like shocked and haunted.
I dated her too.
Yeah. But it's always nice to hear The Bachelor breathing. This is the most breathing that's ever been on any show. Like
mouth breathing?
There's 2 things you get. You either get the winners get a rose, and then the losers get a torso full of hot breath in their face. That's pretty much it. He's constantly just going, and you think like they could cut that show by 30 minutes if they just hire the Fonzie to come in and give that jukebox elbow to his forehead every time he tries to think.
Hey, the farmer bachelor does have issues with trying to think.
He is the dumbest. He's the dumbest guy on television, which that's saying a lot when you think of it.
Yeah. Sean Hannity called. He does not agree.
Right, yeah. Absolutely.
Tell us about the turkeys. You'd mentioned the turkeys.
Yeah, we're just a group of a
ragtag band.
Yeah, bunch of we all became friends. We're a bunch of stand-ups who do sketches and just digital ones mostly. We do some live stuff, but we're not like. I always want to be clear. We're not like a theater group or it is like come back here, John Thompson. Like we don't do live sketch stuff like that. Yeah. But we do have a guy who can. Chris and Isaac do a thing that's super funny where he's a magician and he can make anything into his penis. Can you say that on here?
Yeah, you can say it.
And then so we have like drums and music and he does all that. And then we have the audience bring up stuff and they do the big drums like and then eat the mic. I see. Okay. I apologize.
I was doing hand signals.
That's Chris Maddock, not
Yeah.
Chris
Chris Maddock.
Knutson,
Yeah.
because
That's
both
correct.
of those guys are in that.
We've got two Chris's.
We've got two Chris's.
So who else is in it? How many guys total? Or
So it's kind of like rotating, but it's kind of like me, Isaac Whitty, and Chris Maddock would kind of be the inner core, and then Chris Knutson and Nate Abshire and Gus Lynch, the recently departed.
Yeah.
We have one dead guy in the group.
Yeah. Really?
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
We actually have. I'm going to get some ashes from his wife that we're actually going to put in in a
that's
little
awesome.
urn and use in sketches. So.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
wow.
I love
Yeah.
it. Yeah. I remember Isaac's
I
closing
think I
out
know who
tonight's
it
show.
was. Who was it that passed away?
Gus Lynch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
the only dead
Okay.
guy as of now.
Yeah.
You
Give
should
it
probably
time
get
though. We're a
another-
bunch of ex-drug addicts, and well, that's kind of how we are. We're all drawn together because we're all a lot of screw-ups in the group, kind
Oh,
of.
yeah. Mhm.
And
That's
then
kind
we
of like
all-
this group.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
And then we're all super mean, kind of. So we sit in the back.
It's kind of like this group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we like make fun of the other comics.
Yeah.
That's a horrible thing to say, but it's kind of true. And then we're kind of like, hey, we're all dicks, so we should hang out together.
Chris Maddock, actually, who's in the Turkeys, plays with the Dirty Curls.
That's right.
And he is training me on this mean thing because I take things a little too seriously, and he's like, Courtney, we're friends. We're mean to each other, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
you penis brat.
Yeah. Yeah, we're ruthless in the writer's room to each other.
Yeah.
So.
He actually does have penis breath, though, right? You
Yeah,
were
he
helping
does.
him out.
Yeah.
So where can people see the turkeys?
You can. We're all over online, but we've got. So if you go to mydamnchannel.com, or really just go to theturkeys.net. That's the easiest thing.
We'll link to it from our social media and all that stuff as well.
Yeah,
after the show
yeah.
today.
Okay,
So,
thanks.
yeah.
And then we're going to be announcing a really big residency in downtown Minneapolis that unfortunately I can't say today, but hopefully it's a big deal for us. So we're really excited.
They're going to be doing ballet at.
There's a really
At
big
the
announcement.
Pantages.
I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Let's just say we'll be a theater group finally, as we deserve to be.
Theater.
I've always wanted to hear my comedy in a theater, and finally it's
How many groups are there? Because Broken Lizard, right? They're a group of comics from
they're
Minnesota.
a bunch of guys who suck. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't. Think,
No, they're on tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't think. Are they from Minnesota?
Yeah, they're on
I
tomorrow.
think, yeah, the one guy's from Hopkins.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
Me neither.
okay.
Nah, they're all right.
All
I
right,
guess.
never mind.
Yeah.
No, they're really funny. Obviously.
So, because
Much
it's
more
kind of
accomplished
unique,
than
it's kind of rare, right? You don't see a lot of. comedy tropes.
You don't see a lot of people who are so insecure that they need to band together like that very often, but we do it.
There's a few sketch comedy troupes that are more theater based in the Twin Cities, but I think the Turkeys does a lot of online stuff, and it's that's kind of where things are going.
Online.
Online, yeah.
I've heard of this.
The comics,
Online thing.
the comics in this group are amazing. I've worked at some point with just about each and every one of you on stage, and each one of you is so full of energy and so confident and just great. I mean, other than Knutson, he's a dick. But, everyone else very funny.
Thank you.
The dead guy doesn't have much energy, though. He just kind of sits there.
Oh my God!
Oh,
he
Well,
actually
that's way
even
over the
in
line.
death
He's
he
still
has
pulsing
energy.
through us,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a good. Can I tell a Gus Lynch
Yes.
death
Sure,
story
yeah.
that I got?
Absolutely.
Okay, so the way. Well, here. So I was out. I was on the news when he died, talking about him.
And this was just in the beginning of December, just
Yes.
to like.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So
You'll
this
see
is
how
recent.
quickly I can joke about death. It's really good. I did it on the news the next night actually. But so my neighbor lady saw it, and she's a very serious lady, and she saw me in my yard with my dogs, and she called me over to the fence, and she said, "Gabe, I saw you on the news talking about your friend, and I meant to say I'm so sorry. How did he die again?" And I said, "Oh well," I said he fell off a pyramid, and then she looked at me with really serious eyes and goes, "Human." Like, yeah, that's what we do. I have my 270-pound friend climb to the top of a bunch of greased guys, and
Hard to believe it didn't work out for
he was
him.
up at the top. He was so happy, and then
Yeah, that was just
That was his goal, though. And
Yeah.
he was able to
Yeah.
fulfill that.
It
dream.
Wait,
never-
did she say human?
a human pyramid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
a human.
I wanted
Yeah.
clarification
Oh, I
on the
did
type
not
of pyramid.
get
yeah.
Yep.
He was
Did
in
he
Egypt.
I was
Like
like,
Petters?
I've never
He was
heard.
on top
and
of-
think we did a show, and every comic in the scene missed that joke.
Yeah.
But my super serious neighbor, I mean, she wasn't joking, but
Yeah.
my mind never even went there.
He was involved with Tom Petters in that pyramid scheme?
Yeah, exactly.
No wonder why he fell.
Did he actually fall off a pyramid?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for real. That's what, when I was on the news, they asked me, just the news guy, the first question he asked me was like, what kind of guy was Gus Lynch? I said, the type of guy to fall off a pyramid and die. That's like getting hit by an asteroid. That's the most unique way.
Yeah.
Did they use that soundbite?
Yeah, they used it up top. So then I was like, oh, God, the family's like, oh, God, you idiot. That's what
But
they
he's
used.
a comedian. So.
And they ended up loving it. It ended up going great. So
The memorial to him was really cool. They rented out the turf club, and
yeah.
the room was filled with Gus lovers. It was just an incredible night.
It was
Mark
really
Mallman
great.
played, which is a huge deal.
See?
No, it was really, and I did some time.
Oh yeah, Gabe Noah did some time.
Yeah.
Have you heard of this Gabe Noah?
Yeah.
He's amazing.
No, he should be here any minute.
Give him time. Give him time.
So, yeah, we are actually running out of time. Anything you want to plug now that...
Sure. Yeah. I've in fact, tonight, I guess, does this work for tonight? It
Yeah.
does? Yeah.
We're live
We're
right
live.
now.
We're
Really?
live, baby. Live.
Well, hi, everybody. Tonight I'll be at the VFW in Uptown.
I just plugged that.
For that new... Okay, yeah, absolutely. I'm going to go up first because I have to be home early because my wife is getting sick of all the late nights. And
the puppets are angry.
And the puppet, my little man I have to get back to.
Dream Crusher.
And then I'll be, I'll be March 5th. I'll be at Brave New Workshop for their Promiscuous Hostility Comedy Showcase.
That's right.
I
yeah.
can speak better than that on stage.
No.
So come on down.
All right.
Thank you, Gabe.
Thank you, guys.
Gabe.
And by the way, I'm sure you recognize this is Maynard Ferguson doing the Star Trek theme song.
I knew that.
Yeah, I
Why
know.
are you telling me that?
I know.
You don't think I know Maynard Ferguson's work?
So what did we learn today, Courtney? We learned your mom is adorable.
Oh, thank you. We learned that I drew an octopus when I was 2.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Chuck, did you learn anything
Yes,
today?
I learned that I'm not bitter about divorce in any way whatsoever.
You need help. You need a puppet.
That's
You need
right.
a private room with that puppet.
Yes.
Once a day, you and the puppet
I'd
need to
be
have it out.
Far less bitter about divorce.
You can pull the strings on that puppet.
We learned
Yes,
that
finally.
we need
Sean?
to.
Yeah. What did you learn? Anything, Sean?
I learned that Chuck knows how to run Skype. It was a really big deal, Gabe, just so you know. I was pissed about 10 minutes before the show because he just couldn't get it.
No.
We Skyped
Lots of
we
emotions
Skyped with
today.
Courtney's mama.
Oh.
She's
She's
lovely.
British.
Hey, by the way, next time you're driving over here and you're lost and it's taken like 30 minutes, just call in to Skype because I think you were actually on the show less time than it took you to get over here.
I think so. I had a nervous breakdown on the way over. So yeah.
Do you want some cinnamon walnut cake from Butter?
Who's on tomorrow?
Tomorrow is the voiceover artist Ben Patrick Johnson in a world.
Yeah, he's coming in. He's calling in from
Does
Hollywood.
he really
Yeah.
do
Hollywood.
In a World?
He's the guy from the
He's
movie,
the-
all the movie previews.
What?
Call my cell phone. He did my voicemail for my cell phone.
Oh, we are big
He's gonna do
time.
our drops and our intro stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
How do you know that guy? Do you shoot at him once when you're a cop?
Maybe. I went to high school with him.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
He's like the Fox
In a
News.
world.
He does all the Channel 5.
Go to high school with a voiceover guy.
Yeah.
Well, that's coming up tomorrow. In the meantime, we're gonna let Maynard Ferguson have the last word. Thank you, everybody. It's the Twin Cities
Hit show!
Hit show!
Hit show! Hit show! Hit show! Hit show! Hit show! Yay!
Oh God.